What do they take? This public participation that he's talking about, and you know how Kenyans have been very interested in understanding how they're being governed and raising several questions. What would it take for Kenyans to register their dissatisfaction? And it's partly with the processes you carry out, but also the question of recalling Member of Parliament, because they have been expressing themselves, especially in the period June, July, August of last year. What would that take at this time?
Well, like the CEO said, we find ourselves in a very dicey situation where there are processes that need to be prosecuted. However, we have external forces that are beyond us, that we have nothing we can do about. So we only pray that this process can be unlocked as soon as we have new commissioners who will then again provide policy direction in some of these questions that you are posing. Because you see, just like the CEO and advocate we has said, the ruling in Garissa again largely affects even the targets that we have put in place for our voter registration, because we again to a large extent depend on, for example, KNBS data to provide to guide our targets as to who we are targeting for voter registration, and therefore when we have such a pronouncement from the Court of Law, it takes us back to the drawing board as to what we are going to do. So therefore, such processes that you are alluding to, that Kenyans really yearn to go into, are affected, and we leave it to the Court of Laws to make judgment and guide us.
Back to you, CEO. So on that particular point about the census decision on the 3 counties in northeastern, so they're saying that the government agencies should fall back on the data of 2009. So even if all things were working for you, would it be possible to review boundaries with data of